Xin Ciao, what's up everybody? Alright, in this video we're going to talk about, will there be a large wave of tourism coming in December, January to February? Short answer, I think so, yes. We're going to see a lot of tourists be coming in that time period. We're going to unpack it and talk about why. If you do like this video, I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button, left a comment, and of course the best way to help the channel is to subscribe. If you don't like the video, smash the dislike button, leave a nasty comment, unsubscribe, and keep her moving. So, yeah, I think we're gonna have a pretty large wave of tourism starting next month. Because I'm starting to look at stuff at hotels in different areas. Because as we've been talking about in the channel, we are going to travel around Vietnam pretty extensively again. I kind of want to finish out a lot of Vietnam in the next 3 months, and it's easier for me to do a 3 to 4 day trip instead of going to another country and being there for 2 to 3 weeks. So, and I don't live like a cheapo when I go travel, so I'm not staying at a hostel and showing you all the cheapest things you can do if you're a brokey and you have no money. There's other YouTubers for that if you want to see that. Me, not me. So I can affordably travel around Vietnam and see a lot of things in a shorter period of time than what it would take to actually go to a different country. Thailand is still on the list of the next country to go to, possible Taiwan. There's so many different possibilities. I probably won't announce it. You'll just see me in a different country and the videos will start there. We are going to take a different approach to videos in different countries from now on. A lot of the content, not a lot, about 10 to 20% of videos will be available on the Patreon only. That is where we're going forward with that. So I'll talk more about that later, but let's talk about the tourists. Is there going to be a lot of tourists coming in a pretty short amount of time? I would say yes. I think by next month, you're going to see a lot of people coming in. And the reason for that is hotel prices are going up, and there's not a lot of bookings available in certain areas of Vietnam next month, where I was looking. You know, I don't know if you know, but my favorite other place in Vietnam, arguably two of my other favorite places in Vietnam, are Sapa and Nha Trang. I would say Nha Trang is probably my favorite other area in Vietnam. I find it to be a lovely, quaint beach town, clean, good vibes, fun swimming, great affordable hotels, tremendous food. A lot of good things for me in Nha Trang. It's a great recharger of the battery, and there's always some kind of fresh content to shoot there. So I absolutely love Nha Trang. But yeah, I was looking at hotels there. There was quite a rise in bookings next month and quite a little increase in pricing. The best thing about Nha Trang though is you can get, you know, Panorama Hotel renamed itself to something else, but those are still 40 bucks a night, 35 bucks a night, 36 bucks a night. Yeah, well, how you doing, bro? You look so different with the hat on. You making TikToks?
Yeah, myself TikTok.
So shout out to the TikTokers. Say your TikTok channel name again.
Oh, my TikTok channel is Cookido. You follow me?
I don't use TikTok, but yeah, we talk on Zalo and shit. Yeah.
We talk.
When do you want to make something, man?
Yeah.
Are you around next week?
Around here?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Well, hit me up on Zalo tonight and we'll talk about it. Let's
Okay.
make some content together.
Okay.
I like you, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you here with a bunch of girls or are you solo?
What?
Are you here solo or with girls?
No, with my friend.
With your
And,
friend?
Like,
Yeah. He's usually got a bunch of hot chicks with him, so. All right, brother. Good to see you, man. Take it easy. Nice to see you, dude. Yeah. That dude's pretty famous on the TikTok scene here. I think he's got, I don't know, 2 million or something. Very nice kid. He's been in a video before where his friend asked to be my second wife. Tremendous kid. Anyways, so to go forward, I think you will see a steady increase in tourism happen from December on. And as tech gets going, you're going to see a lot of Viet Qs, Viet Americans, Viet Canadians, Vietnamese from all over the world start piling in a really aggressive manner. So I think what's going to happen is hotels are going to make money. So it might hinder the progress of us actually seeing a better visa situation to the pretty crappy 30-day one that they have now. It might actually really slow things down and quite pump the brakes on it. because they're going to see a surge in flights, hotels, restaurants are going to make more money. Everything's just going to go up hand over hand on everything. So I hope, my hope for everything is that Vietnam just truly just does a better visa system. It's the biggest thing, you know, whether we like it or not, people look at that, you know, people want the option to be able to stay somewhere longer than 30 days and not have to leave the country. Now granted, devil's advocate here, it's pretty easy to do. I know a bunch of people that do it, but there are a lot of people that are already getting tired of doing it. And with Thailand's much better situation, a lot of people are choosing Thailand over Vietnam. That's why I want to get over to Thailand, because I've never really explored Thailand. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I've just hung out in Bangkok and partied. Like, that's it. And when you're that young, you know, we're talking a long time ago, all you care about is getting drunk, like, and you don't even remember half the shit. So that's kind of my scenario with my dealings with Thailand. So I'm curious to get out. I don't really care to see temples. You know, once you've seen one temple, you've seen every temple, and it doesn't particularly make riveting YouTube content. But I think what's going to happen is, yeah, we're going to see a pretty aggressive wave of tourism coming in before Tet, during Tet. You know, people are going to want to escape the winter in America, which we're already in. You're seeing an uptick in tourists. I've seen way more tourists. I don't even care what the numbers are posted. Like, I don't think, I don't look at statistics as cold hard evidence, really. They can go either way. There's so many variables. You know, it's not something I really buy into. So for me, I don't care what the statistics say. I use my eyes, and I'm seeing a lot more people. I was just out last night with a subscriber, now friend, and his friend, and we had a phenomenal night. Shout out, dude. We chopped it up for like 2 or 3 hours at Seven Bridges. Super nice guy, super intelligent dude. He was here on a super short trip, only 10 days. He came here to do a fishing trip with his buddy, and he said he had a wonderful time. You know, he got grifted a few times, but, you know, as we talked about it, he's like, and I was even talking about, where don't you get grifted? There is scams in every single city around the world when you're a tourist and you go to them. Whether it's a taxi driver trying to take you for too much money, or a rickshaw trying to take you for too much money, or overcharging you at a bar. These things aren't just happening only here or in Southeast Asia. They're happening essentially all over the world where there's tourism areas. So it's not specific to one place. Oh, police are coming. There's the police scramble. He's going. Where are they at? I don't see any. I don't see any police. I think this was a false call. Those guys were not risking their cart, though. I wouldn't either, man. I'd just move it. Why you can sit here and karaoke sing, but you can't sell food, I have zero idea. You know, it's not like it's overrun with vendors, so kind of does slightly confuse me on why they do it. I don't see any cops. It's a false alarm. They probably do false alarms all the time. But I think there's going to be a huge wave of momentum of people coming, you know? Especially people that don't need to be longer than 30 days. If it's somebody like we've talked about endless times, if it's somebody that's only going on a 2-week vacation or a 3-week, like most people that have jobs, it's a completely viable option, just the same as anywhere else. Granted, you have to do an e-visa for $25 that takes 3 minutes of your life away. It's still barely an inconvenience. It's probably you know, right now a lot of the countries are easy to get into. Singapore was probably the easiest. I filled out a form that took 2 minutes. Korea, the same. I filled out a form that took 2 minutes. To me, that's no different than not having to fill out a form. What's 2 minutes? I think the Korea one was like $1. I think the Singapore one was free. I mean, these aren't inconveniences to me, but pretty easy to get into a lot of the countries in Southeast Asia and Asia right now. I was going to go to Japan, but the weather's already a little cold. You know, I don't like the weather when it's like you got to have long pants on and a sweater, but the second you go down to the subway, it's 900 degrees in the subway because they got the heater on, so you're ripping off the sweater. You want to take your pants off even. Like, I don't like dealing with that. I was dealing with that in Korea, and it was super annoying. Like, I stopped wearing pants altogether. I'm like, I'll just be cold when I'm walking outside. because you're in the subway so much. You're jumping on the subway to go somewhere new all the time. You know, when I was in Korea, I was on the subway 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day, jumping from location to location to location. If you want to see the rest of the Korea content, it's on the Patreon. So people always ask me to try to like sell the Patreon on occasion on live stream. It's just got extra content. It's got a podcast monthly where we talk about stuff very raw and uncensored. And it's got early access to videos on occasion, you know, and it's just a way to show support for the channel. Of course, you don't have to do any of that. Just by watching the video, I'm fine, you know. As long as I get them views, Daddy's happy. So I think real soon we'll probably see a wave. And as ever, you know, I'll make these videos. I'll keep you guys updated on if we are going to see a wave, if there are going to be people. And when it comes, I'll let you know. But as far as like seeing tours on headsets and stuff, all that, I've been seeing an aggressive amount. The sightseeing bus is pretty full every day now. It's 150K. If you want to see the sightseeing bus, I'm not going to film it ever. There's another YouTuber by the name of Trang Vegeta, that has covered the entire sightseeing bus. Very well done edited video. She's also got some videos on some hotels around here. So it's a good YouTube channel. It's one of the YouTube channels I do like in Vietnam when she was living here. So I recommend checking out her stuff if you want to see that bus sightseeing tour type deal. I have no affiliation with her or anything like this. I don't know her or anything. So also, I think, you know, the next video series we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to get into all these hotels and review them. We're going to do Rex. We're going to do this Royal. We're going to try to do Sheraton, Caravel, and maybe one more, and then see which one has the best price and the best layout. I just have to walk into a place to see if it's good or not, so I don't necessarily need to stay there. Pretty easy to tell by just looking at a room if it's good or not. I've got a potential thumbnail walking up. Potential thumbnail. Sex sells, my guys. A thumbnail with women does 1,000 times better than of my face. So that's why they're the thumbnail always. And we're in a public place, so completely fine to do. Whether it's the front or back. Hopefully. I gotta remember to walk slower when those walk by. But I think we'll get even some kind of blurry thumbing from there. Not very busy down here tonight. It's actually pretty slow. But it's pretty early. I went out at 5 today to film. So I'm gonna walk home now. There's the longboard girl. The other one I thought was pretty cute on the last video we used thumbnail for. Skateboarding is becoming crazy popular here. So yeah, I'm curious to go travel around Vietnam. I want to get back to Da Nang for sure. I want to get back to Nha Trang. I might even go to Da Nang for a really quick 2-day trip and just shoot a bunch of content because I have somewhere to stay there for free from multiple people. I got a lot of good friends in Da Nang. A lot of people that support the channel. So, but I got tremendous friends there, so I can go there pretty much just for the cost of the flight. And you know, I'm back to eating clean again. Well, very clean. I'm pretty much just on a carnivore diet with like light vegetables with it for roughage and eating pretty good. About 1,200 calories a day. And the TRT is going well. I'm just pumping it out every day. Gym's tremendous. Tremendous. So that's the video, guys. I think it was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed it. So we'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty. Thanks for watching. Peace out.